Welcome back, guys, to yet another World of Warcraft video on this channel. Today we are returning to the weekly gold making activities video. We made one of these last week where I went over my investments, what I've been making gold on, what I've been flipping, what I've been doing, and this is basically that video again, but a week later. So, before we get into it, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Also, subscribe to the channel with all of the notifications on. And I want to thank all of the patrons. There's so many. There are literally so many of you guys that's hopping on here recently. Obviously, we have all of my TSM groups. They're on there for you guys to use. Additionally, on top of that, you can also get access to my point blank sniper auctionator, the sniper add-on for auctionator. You can get access to my shopping list, which is basically everything that I flip, well, most of it that I flip on a daily basis. So, and also, on top of that, I also have a very long list of alt army gold making activities that is consistently getting updated with all of this stuff. So there's a lot of very great things for you guys over there on the Patreon, and I appreciate all the support that you've been giving me recently on it. But that is going to be all for that. I don't know why. It's weird. Either way, let's get straight into the video. So, the first thing that we are going to go over is obviously the fact that I've been doing my usual, the mission table in the background, so we don't need to talk about that. But what we have been doing pretty much this entire week is we have been specifically, also, this is the second half of the TBC reputation tokens that we've actually been selling. As you guys can see here, Dreadfang Venom Sacs is the #1. But currently here in the last week, you can see we have a profit of 1.4 million, which is pretty nice to see. So we've been in the red for a while, but actually we've invested a lot of gold. You can see we've spent 8.1 million. But we've made 9.5. Now let's dive into it. We're going to look at what we've sold first, because we can also look at the actual resale values that we've been able to do. And then after that, we can take a look at everything else. We're going to click here. Okay, here we go. So today, I actually got rid of a lot of these Sky Strata gliders because I didn't want to sit on a lot of them, and somebody was kind enough to buy them out at a decent price. Now, I did tank a little bit of a loss. You can see here that it's a 260k loss, but I still have 524 that I plan on holding on to until far into Dragonflight. Now, I wanted to show you guys this one specifically because this was a flip that did not work out. People continuously still are farming these and put them lower and lower and lower, and I had to buy more and more and more. But I'm okay with taking a little bit of loss on knowing that about this market, so in the future I can invest a little more before, you know, the new expansion comes out. Now, in other things that we actually made a lot of gold on, it's obviously Dreadfang Venom Sacs. Now, I'm going to want that. There we go. Now, with the Dreadfang Venom Sacs, you can see here that we are currently 90,000 gold in profit. We still do have 4,500 of these that we still need to sell, so there's a lot of gold still yet to be had on that one. So that one worked out amazingly, I would say. We've also been selling enchanted elementium bars again for around, you know, you can see there's 1,900 gold. We're crafting these for around like 1,600, 1,650, at the highest 1,700, which is very, very awesome. I'm very glad with that price. It's, you know, it's a couple hundred gold profit and they sell pretty decently. Definitely a good market. We've also begun getting into True Gold. True Gold, of course, if you can get the volatiles very cheap, then you can make some great profit on True Gold as well if you have transmutes for it. Now, other than that, it's a lot of smaller things, nothing of particular value except that. Let me see. I think, obviously, again, Arakoa Feathers. This one is one that did not work out. Arakoa Feathers absolutely did not work out for the TBC flips. I want to say that Dreadfang Venom Sacs worked out. Fell Armaments worked out. They were great. The mics were actually really good too. And then Dame Scale Basilisk guys, those guys did great as well. They're probably going to be down here somewhere. Definitely a very good thing. We've also consistently been selling Primal Mites. That's actually another thing. Primal Mite right here. We've been able to sell 266 of these. which is very, very good. You can see that we've been selling them for about 1,000 gold, and we can make these currently for a little over 800 gold, so I'm very happy with the profit on these. We're also using these for crafts, so very happy with that. We've also been able to sell a decent amount of Panthers, but the only problem with these is that some of them are not that much profit anymore, but it is still important. You know, we take it into account because it is still a couple thousand gold on each of them. Definitely worth it to take a look at. Oh yeah, other than that, we also sold 2 Jaina's Locket. Now, you guys can see that I only have the purchase data for 2 of them, but I've actually sold 3, and that's because I bought one previously before I got on this PC. But either way, you can see that we've been able to sell 3 of them for 41,000, and I know the previous one that we bought, we still have 1 left. We bought 2 previously, because you can see one we bought for 20 and one we bought for 30,000, or an average of 25k. The other 2 we bought for 17,000 and 20,000. So being able to sell 3 of them for 41k basically makes the last one completely free, which is, you know, great. It's 100% profit. So that's actually also a really good one. Then there is, how much Spirit of War have we been able to sell? We've been able to sell a considerable amount to Spirit of War. You can see here that we've been able to buy Spirit of War at an average of 156 gold. You can see the current buy average price is 158. Now, obviously, the profit on these, it's not that much, but it's also not the main focus for me. The reason that I bought a lot of these is that these are worth it for me to buy, I mean, all the way up to 300-400 gold because of the stuff I use it in for crafting. So that's why I went in and I said this one is one that I want to buy, and we've been able to make, you know, a pretty penny on them. We definitely have way too much to sell still, so it's not, you know, it's not fully there yet, obviously. So, but that's also actually a pretty good one. I believe we can also take a look at Damscale. Yeah, so Damscale Basilisk, guys, as you can see, we sold literally all of them, and it's a profit of about, what, 470,000. So I'm pretty happy with that. Damscale Basilisk, guys, definitely worked out. So, you know, it's great to see that a lot of these investments worked out. I wonder, is there anything else? Is there anything else that I wanted to show you guys? I mean, we've had a lot of sales, as you guys can see. I wonder. Oh, actually, now we can look at the more valuable items. So, obviously, you can see that we actually sold a Strange Scoop for 84,000 gold. I was pretty happy with this one. These were not really on purpose. This one was, but this one was not. I accidentally posted it. So, but I'll get into that later about the Strange Scoops. You can actually see here that we were able to sell a pair of Fell Fury Gauntlets. This is a crafted item, and you can make, well, not you, but I can make these for about like 15k. And the Fellsuit Longblade, also very low crafting cost, and it's 47,000 on that too. So basically over doubling our money on those 2 crafted items. Then you can also see we've been able to sell the Plundered Blade of Northern Kings 2 times. So we were able to sell one 57,000, one for 65,000 here, which is absolutely amazing. We are pretty much right now, we are 1 sale away from being in 100% profit on the last 10 that I have. So when I sell one more, the 9 other ones I have are 100% profit, which is awesome to see. You can also see that we sold 3 Sky Golems. And we've actually bought 14 of these for 25k, so it's only a 3,500 gold profit, but still, I will take it. This one, Elementium Polax, it's also a very cheap craft, 35,000 for that one. I was pretty happy with that. I don't know if there's any other particularly interesting. Actually, here you can see we bought 4 pairs of Barbaric Loincloths for 5.6k, which is great. We've been able to sell 2 of them for an average of 11,400. So you can see the other, I actually have 2 more of these. The other 2 that I have is because they're at a different eye level. But the other 2 that I have are now 100% profit because those 2 that we sold actually put us into profit. So that's a great one. Another crafted. These keep showing up, guys. These keep showing up. But another crafted piece. These Exodar Life Staffs, very great sales. We bought these for 8,000 and both of them sold for 14,250. Very good flips. I was very happy with that. I wonder, is there anything else? Actually, yeah, we've been able to flip some Vestboard lattices as well, but that's a smaller thing. Besides that, not really anything super interesting. I think that's pretty much going to be it for what I have to show you guys on the revenue. But for expenses, now this one is a little bit different because I want to show you guys a couple of the high tier ones. Oh yeah, what happened to that? I think we already flipped this, actually. This 304. I'm pretty sure we did. I don't know why the sale isn't there. Either way, that doesn't matter. We bought 7 captured Dune Scavengers. This one bugged. I had to delete another one. But we bought 7 captured Dune Scavengers for 90,000. And if you guys saw, I can actually just show you guys if I show you here. For the Dune Scavengers, you can see we've been able to sell 7 of them in the last 23 days for an average of what? Like, okay, there's a couple here for 130. Which is, I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. But we've also been able to sell 4 of them for like 155, 158. So definitely some very, very good profit there. I'm very, very happy about that. Getting 7 more of these. Now you can also see we've been able to buy, I think it's 24 strange groups. And they were 40k and there were 24 of them. And you can see we've been able to sell 10 of them for an average of 49,000. So I'm actually pretty happy with this because we can easily turn this into a quick time profit. I'm not going to do that. I'm probably going to hold on to a majority of these until Dragonflight comes out. So that's a long-term investment definitely on that one. And then you can see the expensive Janus Locket we got there. We actually also bought 4 of these battle pets, which are some annoying battle pets to get in Bastion. It requires 5 people. We also got this one, which is a pattern for a comfortable leather hat for 15k. You can easily triple or quadruple the gold that I pay for this one. And I still have not learned it, and I have another one that was laying around, so we have 2 of those now. But other than that, there's... Oh, actually, we got this one, Decapitator of Alaresa, or however you want to say this. We actually sniped this one for 3,000 gold, which I'm very happy about because you can easily sell this for at least the region sale average is 33,000, but you can easily sell it for twice that. So definitely very happy about that. You can also see that we bought 46 of these Enchanted Elementium bars, and we were actually able to sell them for over 2k. So that was pretty great too. But other than that, there's not any big investments that we've done in this week. Most of the other stuff has been flips, but obviously we've spent, I don't know how much on the Dune Scavengers, like 600 and whatever, because it's not 8, it's 7 of them. So like 630k on that. And then also on the strange groups, we actually spent 1.5 million. So on long-term investments, we spent way over 2 million, considering all the smaller things that I bought too. So definitely a very pricey week, but also a very good week for sales. Super good. And yeah, this is pretty much everything that I have for this video. I hope you guys like this style of video. If you did, make sure you drop anything that you think is good about this video. Drop it down in the comments below. Also, if you are watching at this point in the video, make sure that you type in the comments what I'm drinking right now. And if you're wondering, what are you drinking right now? Well, I'm drinking a Monster Energy. Not sponsored, by the way, but that's the closest thing that was in front of me. So type that down in the comments below if you watched this far. But I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Until the next one. See you guys.